Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Soul Work. I'm your host, Jeni Cousins, and thank you, everyone, for joining in tonight. On tonight's show, we have a very, very exciting guest. I can hardly wait to introduce you all. And we're going to start off the show tonight, actually, with Amy Bishop, and she's going to start off singing a song for us all. So please all welcome Amy Bishop, and let's hear her sing her song.
Here I stand at the water's edge, watching the river run through. And as she flows on, she twists and she turns. There's no telling what that river might do. Bravely she moves, not knowing what's ahead, not knowing what awaits in the end. Just like her, I follow my road, not knowing what's around the next bend. Oh, 'cause I am deep and I'm wild and I'm strong. I am blessed with a place to belong, and I can be counted on to always deliver. Just like the river. Here I stand, face in the wind, looking at the mountainside. That mountain peak seems so far away, so far into our climb. One inch at a time, that mountain she rises, reaching for her higher view. Just like her, I reach for my goals, and I reach to find my dream come true. Oh, 'cause I am beautiful, majestic, and wise. I stand strong between the earth and the skies, and I am a place to refuel and start again. Just like the mountain, here I stand, my toes in the sand, listening to the ocean move. She's drawn by the moon, she's singing a tune. That ocean, she's got nothing to prove. No, the ocean is deep, the ocean is wild, reaching far beyond my view. Just like her, I shift and I move, each crashing waves of life made new. Oh, 'cause I am as constant as the swelling tide, and I believe there's nothing about me that I need to hide, and I live a life that is always in motion. Just like the ocean, just like her, reaching far beyond my view. Yes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. And just how exciting was that to hear Amy sing? I mean, I tell you, she's just absolutely fantastic. And she's going to be staying for the full show today. We are not taking any phone calls tonight because of Amy's presence, as I call it. She's absolutely fantastic, as you all can see. And please welcome my co-star also, Kim Buckler, as we all know. And everyone, please welcome Amy Bishop to our show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Amy. I was just so excited and so honored that you're on the show. I've heard like wonderful reviews and wonderful, and Dallas said you had to come down and come see her, how he, like you touch his soul. So I'm like, gotta go, and instantly right away I thought she's on. She's got to come on.
That's very nice.
So I'm very honored.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm really grateful to be here.
Thank you.
Oh, and thank you for sharing your time with us. That was amazing. So thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Can you explain a little bit to us about when you started singing?
Well, I'm from a family of music lovers. Both my brothers and I have been singing since we were teeny. My father, we would sing in the car and all that stuff. And then my father was the church choir director for the folk service on Saturday nights.
Oh.
And so there were something like 4 guitars and piano, and then my brothers and I would sing, and we'd each take turns taking the lead and then singing harmony for each other. And now all 3 of us are working musicians. Both my brothers are opera singers.
Oh,
And,
really?
Yeah, and I chose to go a different route.
Wow. Well, it's fantastic. You got such a soulful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yes. Do very much so. When did you notice that you started to sing, had that gift?
I guess when I was in junior high school, I started experimenting with finding my own voice and knowing that what I had to offer might be just a little different than what other people were doing.
Yeah, definitely. And you just started to hear yourself, or
Yeah. I mean, I tried to emulate some other people as well, but after years of doing that, I kind of realized that the person who is singing, I should just sing like the person who I am.
Yes,
so.
Absolutely. You have to be who you are. Yes.
And you've got 3 sons, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You got these little fellows singing too, or?
Yeah, actually, all 3 of them are musical. My older son, Gibson, has taken on, all 3 of them are taking piano lessons now, and he's just in love with playing the piano. He's written a song, and it's really exciting. And then both my middle son and my younger son, they love to sing. Aaron and Dexter, they love to sing. I actually put out a Christmas CD last November.
Yes.
And the 3 of them sing with me on one of the songs, which is so sweet. And they actually got, they were in the recording. It's quite interesting when they're recording. They can hear themselves singing, so they start laughing, and they recorded all the laughter. And
oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's wonderful that they're interested in music, and my middle son, especially Aaron, feels like now that he can play hot cross buns on the piano and strum a guitar, that he could be in my band. So it's good.
Oh, I think that would be great.
I know. I mean, they're my backup singers. It's good.
Mama Bear and the 3 Cubs.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a band name right there.
And it's an honor, too. I think it's an honor when your children are interested in the same thing you are.
Oh, yeah.
And
I don't think that they realize that it's not something that everybody's mom does.
Yes, true.
I think that, of course my mom sings.
Yeah.
They don't think of it as a special thing, or it's just part of their lives. And I don't think that. I think when they sing, they have really nice, cute voices. It's just natural for them. I think it's just, well, of course I'm going to sing, and it'll sound great.
Are you going to put them on your CDs? Are they on any of your CDs?
They're on this one.
Oh, are they?
They're on this one on
the Christmas one.
Yeah, on the 9th track, "Holy Moly," is the only original song on this record, and they sing with me on that.
Oh, and just to let the viewers know, Amy does have a few CDs out. And by the way, all of these are coming home with me tonight. So if you do want to get any CDs from her...
You can't have these ones.
Yes, no, not anymore, no. But she has the Christmas one, as she just mentioned. There's Mississippi Steamboat,
which is kind of country and blues. It's
Okay.
all original music and quite a peppy record.
Okay, and then we have
Elysium.
Elysium.
Elysium is more uplifting music like What a Wonderful World, Imagine.
Okay.
It's all cover songs and songs
wonderful.
that inspire me.
Is this your baby?
That was my youngest when he was a year old, and then my other
Okay.
2 sons are on the inside sleeve. So
Oh.
if you'd like to see their pictures, you have to get the CD.
Oh, for sure. And then this one on here, Days and Nights.
That is a really pretty CD. It was
Yeah.
produced by the same fella, Neil McGonigal, who produced the Jen Arden's first couple records. So it's
wow.
really beautiful,
Oh, nice.
beautifully produced record.
Okay, and then you have Amy Bishop, Just Like Her.
And that one is all of those songs but one I wrote. Just Like Her, the song that I did to start off the show, is on this record. And, I wrote all but one on that CD.
So what was the song you did?
Called Just Like Her.
Just Like Her. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And you mentioned earlier you're like a spiritual practitioner?
Well, I'm in training right now.
Okay.
I'm the music director at the Calgary Centre for Spiritual Living, which is a new thought center. And I'm in training right now. Actually, I'm late for my final exam for the term tonight because I came here. No, it's great.
It's an excuse.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about it. I get to learn more and go deeper into my own spirituality through this learning.
Now, where's the center now?
Well, the center's offices are on 16th Avenue, or just off 16th Avenue and First Street, northwest.
Yes.
But we do our Sunday services at SAIT, which is in the Orpheus Theater. We do them at 10. This music starts at 10:15, and then the service starts at 10 o'clock.
Yes, and then you have a
Or
meditation.
10:30.
There's a meditation
There
that
is.
I went to at 9:45.
9:45.
Yes.
Yeah, 9:45 to 10:15, and then the music starts.
Yeah.
And it's great, wonderful energy.
It is.
And really inclusive to all
Yes.
faiths.
Yeah, the Center of Positive Living, it's excellent. I mean, I just felt so welcome when you went in there.
Yes, Center
Yes.
for Spiritual Living now. They've changed the name, but
Okay.
you feel welcome. And one thing I loved about it, I actually started singing there when I was 18 years old, so 5 years ago.
Wow. 5 years ago, and I'm 24.
Yeah, in 1992. It was wonderful because I was brought up in the Catholic faith, and I didn't resound with that faith anymore. But there were things about it that still meant something to me. So it was actually quite nice to go into a center like this, where what I was taught wasn't negated. It was was embraced, and I could just learn a new way of thinking to improve my experience of this life.
So it's all more on a spiritual base more than religious domination.
It's recognizing that there's one power in this universe, and that it encompasses all life, and we are part of that.
Yes.
Okay.
That we all can connect to spirit, and there's the song that I'm going to do at the end is about how each person is on their own path, and nobody's path is better than anybody else's. It's just the path that each of us take. And and embracing all those paths and knowing that there's no one right way to do it.
That's right. That's right. And that's awesome. And you can feel that when you're there.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll pick up on an energy right away where I'm at, and I just felt it was all really warmth.
Yeah.
Welcoming, unconditional acceptance. You don't get that, a lot of different places and that, but it was really nice.
Yeah.
So, I recommend anybody, to go down there on Sundays because it's a lot of fun. People are really friendly, and it's just donation.
Yeah. Well, and the music program there, not to toot my own horn, but we have some of the best musicians, best young musicians in Calgary on Sunday mornings, and the music is beautiful.
Yeah.
We have a fellow by the name of Oliver Miguel, who is an incredible saxophone player. And Michelle Gregoire, who plays the piano.
Yes.
And usually our band is it's really quite stellar on Sunday mornings. I feel honored to be able to sing with them.
I knew Oliver from years ago.
Oh, yeah.
He knew the guys in the band that I knew.
Oh, very cool.
So when I saw him, I'm like, I know you. And then he goes, I know you, like we did. I know you. I know you from somewhere. So it's a small world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it's a nice place to go.
Yes.
So is it quite a few people that just join together with this band on the Sunday, or are you?
There's usually 5 of us. We have a regular kind of core, and then people take weeks off. So, you know, but usually Michelle, Oliver, and I are there for sure every Sunday, and then we get different bassists and different percussionists that come in. And this Sunday, I'm hoping to get a fiddle player in who's incredible. So
excellent.
Yeah.
So who's your mentor? Like your musical mentor?
Well,
is anybody specifically, or?
Oh, for sure. When I was 12 or 13, my father got me a Katie Lang record.
Oh, okay.
And I just fell in love with her voice. I just thought, my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to be able to sing that well, just that well.
You do, though.
Well, thank you. That's very kind to say.
Katie?
But I do. I feel like, just to be able to express, you know, every note that she sang in every record, you know, each record seems to be a little bit different, but every note was just beautiful. It was like a steel rod, just perfect. And so I thought, I want to sing just like her, until I realized that I could only sing like me.
Yes, of course.
And then I guess for writing, I love the writing of Mary Chapin Carpenter.
Okay, yes.
I find it to be just poetic and beautiful, beautiful writing. So if I could combine those two things, the the strength of the one, both strengths, the writing and the singing, that's what I would really, that's what I strive for.
The essence of it all. And bring out your own energy. And definitely. It's wonderful.
I really enjoyed that because in the evenings, once in a blue moon, the radio will play some decent music, and it's similar to that. And
songs that tell
very
a story.
Relaxing. You feel it right in the heart. And the story too. That first one you sang was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I love that. Yeah, it gets you thinking.
So, can you tell us about the science of the mind?
Science of mind.
Yeah.
Well, as I said earlier, it's acknowledging that there's one power, and you can call it God, Spirit, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, and just knowing that that power is in every person, in everything, every animal, and knowing that each of us is on our own separate path, and that we can all come together as a community through the science of mind. And there's many different facets of it, I suppose, but through the Center for Spiritual Living, that where I sing, that's sorry, I feel all blah, blah. But the science of mind is more knowing that the power of God or Spirit is within each person, and that we can create the life that we choose by focusing on the things that really mean the most to us. And knowing that what you are living is as a result of what you've been thinking up until the moment.
Yes.
Up until this moment. So the life that I'm leading today is as a result of all the thoughts that I've had up until this moment. And I can change my life by changing those thoughts.
Definitely.
And that's what the science of mind is.
Definitely.
I guess one way of explaining
It's
it.
a good way, though. You got to be positive and, hang on to the faith even when things are, feeling that they're... But I find, too, sometimes that when things fall apart, or falling apart, it's actually really putting everything into place what's supposed to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And, it can be a blessing, and try and find the blessing in all situations. And to me, the science of mind is about attitude. It's about making different choices. Yeah. And not looking back at the choices I have made and going, oh, that's why I'm here today, and I made a mistake. But saying, okay, here I am. And it's as a result of that, so how can I change what I did then so that I don't have to experience this again? Yeah,
that's true. That's true. We create that. It was neat on Saturday. I encountered a young lady in a store, and she was explaining something to me, and she saw this little angel, and she said she's beautiful, and I looked at her. I said, sweetheart, it's time to put your wings back on.
Yeah.
And she turned around and gave me this weirdest look. But you knew she had gotten herself into a lifestyle that wasn't for her highest good. Yeah. But each and one of us has that divine essence within us, and it's amazing when we get in touch with that. Yeah. It doesn't matter who we are, what we've done, where we've been.
Yeah.
Exactly. And every moment is a new choice and
Yeah.
a new way to go.
Yeah.
If you want it.
Yeah.
You know. And not making a choice is in itself a choice.
That's right.
You know, not deciding not to change your mind is a choice to keep experiencing the life that you have. So it to me, when I first heard that, when I in the 90s when I started at the center, I thought, well, I don't like that. I want to have somebody to blame for where I am today. I want to have somebody to look at and go, well,
Exactly.
God doesn't like me, so that's why I didn't get a straight A, report card or whatever. Or because to look within it, that's a really tough thing sometimes to say, oh, okay, it was because of the decision I made then, or the thing that I believed to be true that maybe it isn't true.
Yeah.
And not to berate, but just to know a higher good.
Yeah.
And to try and be my best self in all moments and see where that takes me. And you always feel better when you come from that higher place anyway.
Exactly. You do. Because, I'll take a negative situation, regardless what it is, and I'll take it and turn it into a positive outlook. And, I'll take a look back on that and see, okay, why was it negative? What did I learn from it? Was it something I said or something I did? And then I gain strength from it or whatever like that. But there's always a lesson, with it. And I find it helps you move forward, and it gives you the courage to move forward as well. So let's say, for instance, if someone wanted to get in touch with you to book you, to have, you play at their event of some sort, or to buy any of these fabulous CDs, everyone, you must buy them. What is your website so people can go there?
You can go to www.amybishop.com, or you can find me on Facebook. Just, look for me on Facebook, and that's usually a really good way to get through to me. On social media.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And, we want to thank you for coming on the show. It just goes by so fast, and
it's already done.
Well, we have a couple of minutes yet first before we're going to have Amy actually, end the song or end the show and such. What's next for you with your music?
Well, you know what? I just received a grant to put out another CD. So I'm going to be raising some money to, because the grant will only cover so much, and then I'll be raising some money to put another CD out. Hopefully by next fall, there'll be another CD of original songs. It's been about 8 or 9 years since I put a CD of original songs out. I've been recording songs that mean so much to me, but it's been about 8 or 9 years since I put out a CD original. So that's the next big step for me.
Wow, that'd be exciting. I'll be one of the first ones in line to buy it.
Thank you.
Do you have a favorite song that you prefer?
Well, right now, my favorite songs kind of come and go, and most of the time it's a song that I love to sing. So right now, my favorite song to sing is "People Get Ready" by Curtis Mayfield. Yes,
you sang that at the center.
Yeah,
that was excellent.
And I've actually been having some fun with it and making a little mashup with "Free Falling" by Tom Petty.
Yeah,
so that's one of my favorites right now because it just feels so good to sing.
You get you up and going and such.
And it's a song that's familiar to people, so they get. It brings back memories. They get into the groove of it, and and they sing along. So it's a fun song for me. That's my favorite song right now.
Oh wow! I can see it going on for years and years and years, and videos and.
Well, that'd be good.
Much music. Simon Cowell, give me a call. I'll hook you up with Amy.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. It's just such a pleasure, though. It's just, you should have seen when we were doing the rehearsal, and it was great. It was just like, wow, watching a concert, really.
Oh, thank you. That's very, very kind. That's very kind.
Because it all went really well. What about you, Kim?
It was beautiful. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And thank you for having me on your show. That's exciting. I feel like a mega superstar now.
Oh. Well, all the shows are going to be on YouTube as well. So, for the viewers, for instance, that are not able to watch the show tonight for whatever reason, you can watch us on YouTube. Just look under Jeni Cousins or Kim Buckler, and you'll see the show for sure, definitely. Very cool. So, you can tell your friends about it and watch it because it's incredible. definitely. And this will probably be up within, I would say, 3-4 days on YouTube as well. So, you know, because I'll be watching it a few times, probably over and over, and hearing you sing and such. And,
well, that's great.
you know, and my dogs will be listening to the music because they have their meditation time too.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you again, Amy, for coming
You're
on.
welcome.
It's just, you know, amazing. And the center. So don't forget, everyone, if you want to see Amy live, Sundays, every Sunday.
Every Sunday, well, most Sundays.
Yes.
Most Sundays at the Center for Spiritual Living. We have our services at the St. Orpheus Theatre.
Yes.
Otherwise, you can check out my website, amybishop.com, and there's usually a schedule on there that I try diligently to keep up to date.
Oh,
I know how websites are. I'm still trying to figure mine out.
Well, thank you very much for all you do for all of us.
Oh,
yes.
It's a blessing.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
And here to end the show, everyone, is Amy Bishop singing again. And what song, Amy?
I'm going to do More Than One Road.
More Than One Road, everyone. And thank you again, Calgary, for tuning in tonight. And join us next Wednesday night live at 6:30 p.m. for another episode of Soul Work. And we'll be taking calls during that night. And thanks to Shaw TV also. So please welcome Amy Bishop ending the show tonight.
There's more than one road to every destination. There's more than one path to any place you go. And the clearest way for me might be the wrong road for you. Different paths, but we get to choose. 'Cause there's more than one road. More than one road. There's more than one road. Get you where you're going. All unique expressions of the ever-present Spirit. It's in all that we are, and in every word we hear it. There is only one life, but how you live is your decision. Be carried along, or you can choose to have a vision, 'cause there's more than one road. More than one road. There's more than one road to get you where you're going. How you get there, that's the measure of your worth. For there are as many paths to God as there are people on this earth. There's more than one road. More than one road. There's more than one road to get you where you're going. There's more than one road. More than one road. There's more than one road to get you where you're going. Get you where you're going.
We are the voice of the community. We are its personality, its heart. We are Shaw TV.
The following is an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.